So this is a car model I got off Blend Swap, rendering at 24 by 24 tiles with 50 samples per pixel, and many times an hour, but that's just because I cranked in. This is a ridiculously high resolution model. I mean, like, the subdivision surface is 5 on just the body of this, and then everything else is, well, what they are, so it looks really nice in that. But if you can notice, how many of these render tiles are there? It's actually 24 of them. But wait, I'm only a 4-core CPU on my laptop. What's going on here? Well, look what I got. This baby here is a server, and this is a better representation of it because that one's not gutted. This is the other one. I can use it, but we've had issues with it before. So these are your RAM slots here, which I have 18 8GB sticks of RAM in there, which are like the highest end RAM you can ever get. This is what it is, the 8GB sticks here. They are, I don't know if you can read it. I can't even remember the name of it, but they're worth a lot of money, trust me. But here's the network cards. They're fiber ones. They're not really much. But yeah, this is all memory. These are all 4GB sticks here. These are 8GB. And that goes into there. And then these are 2 Intel Xeon processors, which work at about 2.66 gigahertz. And they have 12 cores each. And so you can imagine the processing power when it comes to baking and rendering. So far, the only downfall on the system is one. I'll just leave that there. Is one. It's because this is used to be a cloud server. It didn't use much for storage because it's stored on a NAS, like I don't have it here, but like a network drive that's separate from the server. Another thing is, it doesn't, since it's an older one, and it doesn't really rely so much on graphics when you're running stuff like this, where it's actually a slightly higher graphical program. Your mouse tends to lag a lot, but that's why I use my beautiful laptop to build the scenes. Here. So I'm actually just recently built a water fountain design that I'm going to be baking on that computer so I can do games and whatever on here. But see, this is a 4-core with a NVIDIA GeForce, and so I can go here, do a rendered, and it actually overall looks really nice, and it doesn't take that long to render. But man, you should see the other CPU. It can live render like a basic things nearly instantaneously. Like if I keep on hanging random buttons here, shift Z. And that's just on the CPU with very minimal stuff on. Of course, it's a little bit bumpy in that because I had the substairs really drop, but that's really impressive, saying it's currently at 39. And this isn't GPU, this is CPU, dual CPU, so it's not as fast, but it's very improved, let's say that. Alrighty. So yeah, I'm gonna load that file and then I'll show you guys how I've set things up. Alright. Alrighty, so now I have my waterfall scene just baking away here. It's that little knob right there. It's the beginning of it. I'm baking it at... I record this with Bandicam, but the GPU can barely render this alone. It's doing about 4 FPS already, so... I made sure it's using all 24 threads. It's 1.34 gigabytes for this all at 350 resolution. I have 4 tracer particles, generate 10 times that if I'm correct. And then the standard stuff like that. And then materials, I have HDR, never mind, HDR, right here, just, there, now I have HDRI for lighting purposes. And then I already used the node system to generate a blur just to get rid of a little bit of that noise once it's rendered. And so yeah, I'll let that bake out for 1,000 frames. And so it'll be like 2 days of baking and it'll be like really cool looking. Alright, I'm gonna post this on YouTube. See you then, bye! No.